Welcome to Grung TV, the entertainment hub for news, views, reviews, and gossip. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on your notification bell.
Welcome back to Ground TV. A St. Thomas producer who was caught riding on a motorcycle with a high-powered gun with 14 rounds, which he claimed he found while cleaning a senior citizen home, was last Thursday slapped with 4 years prison sentence. The sentence was handed down by Justice Dale Palmer in the Home Circuit Court in downtown Kingston. Devontae Cole, 24, of 8 Miles Bull Bay, St. Andrew, was sentenced to 4 years in prison for illegal possession of firearm and 3 years for illegal possession of ammunition. However, the sentences are to run concurrently. According to the facts outlined in court, on August 22nd, 2020, police was on patrol in the 8 Miles area when they spotted a motorcycle with 2 men, including Cole, who was the pillion rider. The police signaled the men to stop and they sped off, but eventually stopped after they were pursued by the lawmen. Both men were held and questioned as to whether or not they had anything unlawful, but they did not. However, after searching a bag that Cole had slung around him, the police found a chrome high-powered pistol with 2 magazines, one with a single round and the other with 12 rounds. Another single round was also found in the gun chamber. Cole was asked if the gun belonged to him. Said, "Officer, I clean what elderly yard, but 3 months ago I find it." Both men were taken into custody and charged. Cole's attorney, Stephen Jackson, before the sentence was passed down, begged the judge to give him a non-conditional sentence and to give him a second chance, as he is a talented young man who benefits from rehabilitation. He further told the court that his client is aware of the seriousness of the offense and has demonstrated his remorse by pleading guilty at the earliest possible time. Jackson told the court that his client is the sole breadwinner of his family and that while he was in custody, he missed the birth of his first child, a son who he is yet to meet. This has caused him sleepless nights as he wants to play a significant role in his son's life and would love a second chance to play a role in his son's life, Jackson submitted. He understands that he has made a serious mistake and is sorry for his actions, he added. Justice Palmer, in reply, said he would take into account the time Cole had already spent in custody, his guilty plea, along with the fact that he is a relatively young man who had no previous conviction. The judge also factored in Cole's regret at missing his first child's birth, noting that was a monumental occasion because he now has a child who is dependent on him. However, the judge said he could not disregard the fact that Cole had tried to mislead the court by telling the probation officer in the social inquiry report that he was going to hand over the gun, that he had it in his possession for only a day when he was arrested. The judge questioned why he did not tell the police when he was arrested. Cole at that point interjected and told the court that he had told the police but received several slaps in the face when he did so. The judge in reply said it was unfortunate that he was caught on the day when he decided to hand in the gun, but mentioned that he could have called the police to come and get the weapon. Justice Palmer also told Cole that he could not deny the fact that he was riding around with a gun that was ready for use. It is clear that it was intended for use. Nobody loads a firearm with 1 round. That makes me wonder, he said. The judge, before handing down the sentence, lamented the fact that judges are not empowered to consider intent as one of the aggravating factors during sentencing. 55-year-old farmer Dwayne Richards of Crooks River in Clarendon has been charged with the February 15 murder of 61-year-old Sharon Cole of McDonald District, also in Crooks River. The police reported that the incident happened about 5:10 p.m. when Richards went to a grocery shop where he saw Cole and asked her to buy him a drink. She obliged. He told her thanks and she did not answer. It is reported that he then grabbed her and pulled her out the shop and used a machete he had waiting by the door to chop her all over her body, severing her left hand in the process. Richards was subsequently arrested at home of a relative in Kingston and later charged. A witness to Cole's murder told our news source that the news brings a sense of security to the community. "We feel safe now because even after the police said them catch him, we did still afraid and nobody never want want talk up, the witness said, adding that residents had a long-harbored fear of the man they call Snake. Meanwhile, an angry councillor for the Kellis division, Noel Nemhard, minced no words in expressing his pleasure that the accused man was apprehended and charged, and went even further to say that heinous crimes such as this one should warrant capital punishment. When you are sure that a person is 100% guilty, he should be hanged. He should be in no prison eating taxpayers' money. Even the family of the gentleman feels the same way, said Nemhard. Richard's court date is being finalized. Shootout last night on 1st Avenue in Vineyard Town. 2 men got shot. More details later from MyView TV. The St. James police are probing the death of an unidentified man who was mobbed by a group of irate persons who accused the now deceased of having broken into a eatery along with an unknown accomplice on Sunday morning. Reports are that about 3 a.m. residents were alerted that the business establishment along Harbour Street in Montego Bay had been broken into. One of the alleged burglars managed to escape, but the other one was not so lucky. He was caught and badly beaten, hacked by a mob. The police were summoned, and on their arrival, his mutilated body was found. The body was removed to the Cornwall Regional Hospital, where doctors pronounced the man dead. No one has so far been held in connection with the death of the alleged burglar. Suspected robbers busted in Kingston Central. The efforts of the Matilda's Corner Police and the Kingston Central Police led to the quick arrest of 4 suspected robbers on Orange Street, Kingston on Sunday, February 21st. Reports said that about 11:45 a.m. a report was made to the Matilda's Corner Police about a robbery in the Norbrook area of St. Andrew. The complainant disclosed that she had journeyed to the Matilda's Corner Police Station after seeing a video on social media about how police officers used technology to collar suspected robbers in early February. She reportedly told the police that she was robbed by men who were traveling in a red motor car and that a cellular phone had been stolen. Using upgraded police radio network, the Matilda's Corner Police quickly shared the information about the vehicle as well information about the men's whereabouts, which was garnered through the use of technology. The Kingston Central Operational Support Team intercepted the motor vehicle on Orange Street in downtown Kingston. 4 men were arrested, 2 cell phones were seized. My news source have been informed that the current interim CEO of the private sector organization of Jamaica, Miss Greta Boggs, was found dead this morning. Unofficially, the information received say friends and family were trying to reach Miss Boggs via telephone calls and texts, but she did not reply nor answer. She did not turn up for church as she would normally, and so her loved ones, along with members of the police force, went to her house and gained entry by forcing a door open. Miss Boggs was found dead in her bed. According to reports, she passed away last night. More details later. A motorist narrowly escaped a fiery death on Sunday after his Toyota motor car burst into flames and exploded along the Long Hill Main Road in St. James on Sunday afternoon. The hour-long fire, which consumed the motor car, resulted in a major traffic pileup on the thoroughfare. Dozens of residents and motorists sought to assist the unlucky driver in attempting to pull out the raging fire. He was able to escape barefooted and managed to salvage music equipment from the burning vehicle. Reports said that shortly after 2 p.m. the driver was traveling from Reading towards Anchovy. When on reaching the Kingsgate Main Road, the vehicle apparently developed an electrical problem and caught fire. The driver leaped from the vehicle and attempted to put out the blaze with a bucket of water, which he acquired from a neighboring yard. The Freeport Fire Department extinguished the fire. The driver, who is believed to have sustained burn injuries, was later taken away from the scene.